Hi, I'm Daniel Edwards, a licensed marital and family therapist, and today I want to talk to you about 5 things to help you while protecting yourself and others following the CDC's guidelines of self-quarantine. Tip number 1, use this time to get closer to family. How amazing of an opportunity do we actually have that things are actually slowing down, that we're in our houses with our families. We can actually do some things to really help strengthen our bond with our family, with our kids, with our significant other, within our own household. We can really get closer to one another so that we enjoy spending even more time on the other side of this. So the ways to do that. Maybe it's playing games. Maybe it's having a dance off in the living room. Maybe it's just sitting down and reading a story together, or talking about dreams and ambitions that each one of you have. One of the things I really like to do with my family is every so often we sit down and we write out a list of what we would like if everything was to go exactly the way we wanted it to. What would life look like after a year, in 5 years, in 10 years, and 20 years. And holy cow, it's such a fun exercise for yourself, to think about, okay, what do I want life to look like? And now you can reverse engineer it to start making that happen. But to hear what your kids have to say, something mind blowing. They have great dreams and desires too. And so isn't it important for us to help foster that? So maybe that's one of the things that you could do during this time to draw closer as a family. Tip number 2, remember that kindness goes a long way. The old saying, you catch more flies with honey than vinegar, is absolutely correct. You feel so much better, even after a stressful day or when you're worried about things, if you have someone do a random act of kindness for you. I know for me, I've gone through the drive-thru at Starbucks and having a rough day, and I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna get a coffee and that's gonna make me feel better. And I get up to the window to pay, and the person in front of me paid for my drink. I'm like, whoa, wait, what? Wow, that was awesome. Thank you. Go ahead, and I want to buy the person behind me. And we keep it going and going and going. The thing about this is, I think it's important for us to understand the person that starts the tidal wave of kindness is the person that first chooses to do it. And they don't expect anything in return. They bought their drink and the person behind them's drink in the Starbucks example, right? With no intention of anything else happening other than, I got my drink and I bought the person behind me. And they go about their day. But the chain reaction is how many people behind that person keep that going, and everybody just feels like, wow, that was so awesome. So I think that's important for us to remember, especially during these times of the self-quarantine, to really focus on kindness and being kind to one another. Tip number 3, be creative and inventive in the things you do with your kids. Use your imagination. Come up with, who knows what it is. Maybe it's making slime. Maybe it's coloring in a coloring book. Or better yet, here's the really cool thing. Ask your kids. They still have that amazing imagination to help come up with ideas for y'all to do. Maybe it's building a tent in the living room, grabbing a tablet or your phone and watching a little video all hunkered down in it, playing like you're camping outside or something. Let their imagination go. Maybe it's time that you take the cushions off the couch and play hot lava with your kids again. You remember how long ago it's been since you yourself were jumping from cushion to cushion? Now please be careful. We don't want you to end up in the emergency room because you've twisted your ankle because now you're older, right? But there are things like that that we can do that really help our kids, and it makes it fun for them. We don't want our kids to be any more scared than they already are. And so they're upset, they're frustrated, they don't understand why they can't go to school. And so these are things that we can do to help ease their concerns and worries as well. Tip number 4, learn a new skill. This is maybe the perfect opportunity to learn something new. Maybe you want to learn how to take pictures, or how to make a website, whatever it is. Maybe you should bring your kids into the fold and ask them what would they like to learn. Would you like to learn something new? And then learn together. That learning together can help bring you closer together as a family. So hey, I encourage you, try that. Learn a new skill with your family. Tip number 5. If you feel like you're starting to lose it, we all as parents get to that point where we're just, see, I've already pulled out all of my hair. Like we just, and we don't know what to do. Ask for help. My dad told me once, son, there's always going to be problems in life. The thing that separates the boys from the men are the ones that ask for help. There's a time and a place to ask for help. And there's no judgment in that. And if this is one of those opportunities, maybe you just need an idea, a trick, a tip, whatever it is. Ask for help. Counseling has helped me, and I believe it can help you. If you find this video helpful, go ahead and give us a like, share, and follow. If you need more information, go to danieledwardscounseling.com and let's connect.